Hello, it is Scott, and this is my Canes report. Sorry I haven't been able to do many of that often. It's because I am back in school and, yeah, work. So during those times I don't have really much time to do this, let alone actually watch the Hurricanes games. But I do try my best to watch them, and most of the time I do. But like I said, it's usually I have it recorded on DVR, then I'll watch it later. So let's go ahead and go back to I'm just only going to do my report of the past two games because that's all I really remember. Like I said, it's been busy. You can't really remember much. So let's talk about the Toronto Maple Leafs game, and Ward gets the shutout. Yes, I can say it because he actually got it. Now, first of all, let me just break down my analysis of a shutout. It requires three things: hot goaltender, great defense, and luck. Alright, I will date back to a previous game against the St. Louis Blues. The goal that was against Ward was a very unlucky goal, at least for the Canes. It was just, popped right there, and they were able to capitalize on it. So, I don't know. Like I said, it requires those three things. But I believe that after a 5-game losing streak, which should have never happened, this was a good way to end it. And I'm glad that the Canes won it, and it was a hard-pressured game. We got Corvo scoring a nice goal. I think he does well against Canadian teams more than any other team. Yeah, of course, against the Ottawa Senators, but seems he does pretty well. But and then Chad LaRose gets a nice feed right in front. He goes down, and what else can you say about that? It's a really good goal for him, and it was really a really hard-fought game. But my biggest complaint is that I'm guessing that this is the new Hurricanes hockey about it. Now, we all are used to the Hurricanes last year where were on average, we were 4 goals a game. I think we were the second or third most leading goal scorers in the NHL next to the Sharks and the Red Wings, or at least Red Wings and the Penguins. But I guess we are all just going to have to get used to it, and this is, I believe, more exciting hockey. You should have seen me here. I was watching the game online on the Toronto feed, which I'll get to later. That I was just like, come on, just 30 seconds left, get the shutout. Or I didn't say it because we all know it's bad luck to say that word before you actually get it. But in my mind, I was like, come on, the S word, please get it, and we did. And but with the way we've been playing lately, we do not get that many goals anymore. But I believe with the way Maurice is playing the system, that is good. We're playing semi-shutdown hockey throughout the game, and then 1-4 checker when it comes to us retreating to the defensive zone, and it works. It works. All right, I'm not going to complain about it. Now back to the Toronto feed that I was watching. Oh my gosh, where do I meet the guy who was commenting, and where I punch him in the face multiple times? Seriously, your team is not God's gift to hockey. Okay, if they were, they would have at least won one Stanley Cup in the past 40 years, which I think we have. Yeah, I think we has gotten a cup within the past 4 years, and you haven't. But seriously, apparently your team can't get penalties at all, and our team must get be committing penalties all the time. I don't know. It's just very frustrating. I'm not sure if I watch it forwards and I try to take a third-person view of it, like I said before, and see it through maybe other fans' eyes, whether this and that's a penalty. But let's go ahead and go to the Penguins game. Another win. Another great performance by Ward. What can I say? A lot of people were saying, during that 5-game losing streak, Ward is just going to be one of those average goaltenders that he will be replacing. I beg to differ. I think that he could possibly, I don't know if he'll be a top 10 goaltender. Top, 5 to 10, yeah, possibly, quite possibly. He keeps working at his craft, but is he going to be like Brodeur? No. Is he going to be like Luongo? No. I can't really, I've been trying to figure out a goaltender who I can compare him to as far as being a great goaltender, but not that great of a goaltender. And, Curtis Joseph. No? I don't know. he was a good goaltender for his day, for the Oilers and the Maple Leafs. I mean, he's gone basically now, but he is solidified a name in hockey. Wait, doesn't he? I don't know. There's a stat that he has more than of anyone else. I'm trying to remember what it is. Maybe it's shutouts. They have current NHL goaltender or something. I know Joseph has the most of something, but that's off topic. But Cam Ward is a great goaltender. But back to the game. Now back to my previous thing about saying the 3 things for a shutout. That goal was pretty lucky. I'd have to say, yeah, there was a lot of skill involved, but it was a pretty lucky goal. I mean, it took 3 swipes. Malkin took 3 swipes at it and got the goal. The first goal was, it was a Whitney's goal, right? And that was through a screen and everything. And that puck had eyes on it. I mean, I'm not too sure how it would have went through, but now this is my thing. I try to do this in NHL 09 all the time. It doesn't work, but I know it works in hockey world, like actual hockey world. You spread them out the offense. You spread out their defense when you're in a power play. You spread them out. You do a lot of passing. I don't think you do a lot of shooting. You do a lot of passing, and you get someone right there in front of the goalie's eyes. Okay, being a goalie, yeah, it's only roller hockey, but I still play goalie. If I can't, they screen me too. If I can't see, I won't make the save. Yeah, I'll try my best to move my head around, try to get the angle, but no, I cannot see it. And as you can see in this past one, Ruutu, I think it's Ruutu, gets in front of the net. Fleury can't see, puck's in the back of the net. Okay. I mean, it worked against Toronto too with Corvo's goal. Why can't we do that all the time? I mean, Ruutu looks like a guy who a go-to guy to screen the goalie, and Williams, I think, has been doing it sometimes. But I don't know. We got great point presence. Corvo, Pickett. Pickett, he's had a couple, but he's not as good as Corvo. I think is on the point. Corvo's a point guy. Pickett is our transition guy. Let's leave it at that. But I mean, why don't we do that more often? I say point shots with a lot of traffic in front. It's that simple. When on a power play. When on even strength, it's a little different. Alright, now the second goal. Eric Staal gets the goal. Excuse me. And it's this one where I think we got away with it. Staal just checks someone. I think it should be interference on Staal. And I can't believe it didn't get called. And I can't remember who feeds him, but I think it's Justin Williams that feeds him right there. 5-0 in the net. Very nice goal. Got a lot of pressure up front, and now we get it. So, yeah, we won that game. One of the things that I know that it's a little bit borderline call. They got delay of game for holding the puck too long. I think it was Hal Gill or Eaton. And then Pitkin, and I guess a shot goes on him, and I guess it gets stuck in his sleeve or something, and the fans were just booing. It's one of those calls where I guess it's a circumstantial call. You can't really call it. What else are you intentionally trying to get that thing right in your glove and trying to get a delay, hold the game off, kill some time? No, you're not. Speaking of penalties, I think that should not be called or should be called. Tim Gleason's high sticking, I think they called it, or cross checking. I think it was a high stick call because it was a bleeding. I think that if you put your face in a place where it's not supposed to be and it gets hit, your own fault. Okay, Malkin had his head down here. Gleason went for a check, and even check like this that shouldn't hit him right here. But no, his head was down here, and he hits him. While if you watch replay, it's going on at the same time. It's Malkin's fault. There should not been a penalty. Okay. That's my story. I'm sticking to it, and I see that we're almost running out of time because I got a timer here, and I can see how long it takes me. Ha ha ha. So, good job by the Canes. All-Star break really needed. I want Walker and Wallin back, and they haven't. Walker's been good, Wallin, but I want them back. All right. So All-Star break. Hopefully Staal can get the MVP again. Great time to heal. But let's go Canes, and hopefully we can do another win against the Rangers. I think. Yes, Rangers. Alright. Till next time.